Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventure. And the first thing you're going to see today is that the banners have changed. Darlene has changed them because there's a new setting on the infographics that we use where you can change the colors of the banners. So she thought, why not celebrate our good old Poppy, Mr. Brooke Schneider, with his orange shirt today and make the banners are orange for Bitcoin Orange.
Good old Poppy.
Good old Poppy.
You rotter. I like the color.
You like the color?
I like the color.
It matches your shirt.
I think it's a Dutch color. Their national soccer team is this color.
Yeah, they are. And I think their national soccer team is called Ajax. Is it? We pronounce it Ajax, but it's actually Ajax, the Dutch pronounce it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you watching. For myself and Mr. Brooke Schneider, always a pleasure having you on here with us, Mr. Schneider. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And yesterday I made a walk and talk on the beach, and it was about suicide and people that are committing suicide in Thailand. And I'd learned recently that one of our subscribers that I'm not going to put their name out, even though I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem with it, witnessed somebody committing suicide. And he was telling me today at the pool that he was waiting for his kettle to boil. He's just about to make a cup of tea and he's going to go sit out on the balcony and watch the sunset. He said, had that kettle boiled 20 seconds earlier, he would have seen the man literally fall in front of his balcony. He said he heard it and it was very loud and the guy landed on top of a car. And don't know why he committed suicide. Now, he was a younger guy. He was 40 years old from Italy. And apparently he slashed his wrist. And the police had said that there was a lot of blood in the room. And then he walked out to the balcony, climbed over the balcony, and then just simply let go, free fall backwards from quite a few floors to his death.
That'll do it.
And it's a very, very sad situation. And it does happen here in Thailand.
Not much reported.
But not much reported in the media when it does happen. We tend to find out by word of mouth a lot of the times, and by the local news outlet here that we have in Pattaya. But as far as it being on the national news, very, very rarely.
I know in the West you never hear about it.
Yeah,
like it happens a fair bit. I'm led to believe.
Yeah,
but it's just never ever reported on. I think for obvious reasons they don't want to.
Yeah, and a lot of things could be, mitigating circumstances. It could be cases of depression. Could be people with anxiety issues. Could be, money issues. Maybe gone through a bad divorce. Lost everything in the divorce and came over to Thailand and, thinking that they could drown their sorrows in some alcohol and did something, that it's just one of those things that you can't explain because you're not in the person's head at the time. And most of the people that commit suicide this way, they don't leave a note. They don't tell anybody they're doing it. They don't even call a family member or a friend. They just do it. And that's the saddest part, is for the family, I think, not knowing the why. What happened? Why didn't he or she reach out to us? We were only a phone call away. What caused this to happen? And then the other thing that that happens over here is drugs.
Thailand happens everywhere.
Thailand has got a drug that's along the lines of PCP. Okay. And they call it Yaba. Okay. And Yaba is known to make people do crazy things. And they've tried for years to, deal with this drug problem. but it's still available on the black market. You know,
Like
it's
a
not
chemical
legal.
one they make?
Yeah, it's a chemically made one.
Okay.
You know, sort of like PCP. And it's a sad thing because I remember back in 2010 several cases of Thais taking yaba and literally going crazy, and attacking people with machetes and stuff like that. It's got some really adverse effects, this drug.
Mm.
And um some people have said, that that could be, some of the cases, for what's happening, because the rising levels of yaba back in Thailand, is becoming more and more readily available. So my advice over is when you come over to Thailand and somebody offers you something and you're one of those party goers, if you don't know what it is, don't freaking take it. You
Don't do drugs.
don't do drugs at
Just
all.
say no.
Yeah. That would be the best way of doing it. The lesser of all evils, don't take drugs. Drink a beer, smoke marijuana. Nobody has ever killed anybody while being on marijuana.
Oh no, that might be a stretch now.
No, I mean intentionally. Okay, maybe car accident or something like that.
Just don't do drugs.
But I would stay away from it. There's a case in Phuket right now of a German guy being deported, and that's because they found drugs and the fact that he also overstayed. So he's being deported, and he's a young guy in his 30s being deported from Thailand because they found marijuana, which is not illegal, but they also found cocaine, which is very illegal in Thailand. So I know that these things are out here and available, but we as Westerners, we need to be extra vigilant and careful, because that is a quick way to get deported from Thailand. You're not going to get deported for smoking marijuana because it's decriminalized right now. Okay. Emphasize now, that can change at any time. But if you're doing any of the harder drugs, the banned drugs, then yeah, you are going to spend some time in jail and deportation. So just beware of that. Other bit of Thai news, folks, it's come out recently in the last 24 hours, is about a 300 baht tax, tourist tax, to come into Thailand. Now, it has not been passed in law or signed off by the king.
It will be.
Or in the Royal Thai Gazette. This is something they wanted to do. Then one government came in and said, no, we're not going to do it. Now the next government's in and they're saying, yes, we want to do it. So this is expected to be voted upon in Thai Parliament in January.
I suspect it'll pass.
Now, some people will say, well, why is Thailand taxing me to come into the country?
I had to pay $10 to get into Australia.
Yeah,
What the heck is this?
yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
My wife had to pay for EU visa.
There you
to go to England and EU visa for Europe and a UK visa. You had to pay for that to go there. But what they're saying is a lot of tourists come over and they don't have medical insurance. They're having motorbike accidents, this sort of thing. That's to help cover the costs. So
well,
I think
thought if you don't pay, you don't get service.
Well, I mean, the doctor can't refuse to treat somebody in Thailand if it's life or death.
Life or death.
They have to treat that person.
Yeah.
And what happens is if you don't have insurance, they take you to the Thai government hospital here in Thailand. Okay. And they will treat you. They'll try and bill you, after the treatment, but they will treat you. Places, other hospitals may not. The government hospitals will. For Thais, it's free. For everybody else, you have to pay. Fair enough. They've been paying into the system. They've been paying taxes. They should get free medical.
Yep.
Like in Canada, Australia, and England, for example. So anyways, they're saying this 300 baht, which they'll vote on in January and can come in within 6 months. And it's going to be part of the ETA process. which is the electronic Thai application to come into
Bingo.
to Thailand as a tourist. So they're going to put the 300 baht in there if it's passed by Parliament now. Okay, so I thought I'd give you guys the heads up because these are things that are being talked about, and I'm sure other YouTubers are going to come out and say, "Oh, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening." It's not happening yet. Okay, that's why I'm telling you now, so you hear it direct from me, who's actually boots on the ground here in Thailand, and I'm very aware of what's going on. So they haven't even voted on it, and as far as the Thai taxing foreigners, again, still not been voted on.
That
It's a
you're
new
not gonna
parliament.
see.
It has to be
Yeah.
voted. Okay. So anybody that tells you different, that, oh, they're going to start taxing foreigners on the pensioners, don't believe it, folks. It hasn't been voted on. Once it gets voted on and then it's proved, it's got to go through two houses. Then it's got to go to the king for royal assent to give their signature. Then it comes out in the Thai Royal Gazette, and then they give the date in the Thai Royal Gazette when this is going to come into effect. So right now, nothing is happening on that. Okay, it's not even being suggested to be voted upon in Parliament. It's been put on hold.
Mhm.
This new Thai Prime Minister, she said, "I want to take a closer look at it," and that's where it's been left. I checked in all the local newspapers today. No update on it whatsoever. That was the last reported news on it 3 weeks ago, that she said, "I want another look at this." So I think with them going, probably going ahead with the 300 baht tax to come into Thailand, tourist tax, that that's going to give them a heck of an income.
Oh,
Because
there's
you
millions of
think
tourists.
there are millions upon millions. Now you say 1 million tourists come, for example.
That's 300 million baht.
Correct.
And there's more than a million.
Right. So the last figures we had is over 20 million tourists came.
Bingo.
So in the last year. So you figure that right there, and they're trying to get back to 50 million pre-COVID numbers. Do the math. That's several billion baht. That's really going to help boost the Thai economy and everything else. And therefore, they're probably not going to go taxing after
You see
foreigners.
this
So I think they're swapping one out for another. If you
Well.
read between the lines, I could be wrong, folks. I'm only human, but I'm trying to read between the lines and see what they're saying. And it seems that they're bringing in one to save face on the other.
a lot of countries do the ETA, and I think what I heard is 60 baht of the 300 they're going to put into a medical fund for these foreign tourists that
Yes.
have these accidents. They'll have at
Yeah.
least be able to draw on that from fixing up these guys that don't have insurance. Not a big deal. We're talking under $9 US. As entry fee, which everyone's going to pay. That's not going to affect tourism one bit. Should they, on the other hand, and I think it's actually a good idea because the governments are all looking to raise money, and the people coming in can afford to pay it, so they'll do that definitely. As far as the tax on foreigners, income tax, that hasn't got a hope in heck of passing because that. Unlike the ETA, which won't affect tourism at one bit, that would. Even the threat of it, the uncertainty, should they decide to do something similar to that, will cause a lot of tourists to say, "Nah, I'm not going there. They're going to tax me," even though they might not. But no, I don't. I think you'll see on that because it would be a huge detriment to tourism. But anyways,
let's get on with the show and see who we got online.
Hey guys, have you? This is Vincent, by the way. Have you ever considered visiting long-term care retirement homes in Thailand? I expect the service will be needed eventually by most of us. We did. That's been asked before. We just haven't.
I haven't done it, and the one I wanted to go to was in Hua Hin, but we were limited on time. I have been told that there are others. For example, there's one down in Bang Saray. It's just getting permission to go in there and film it. There's expats in there that may not want to be on camera. I have to respect them. There may be staff that don't want to be on camera. I may have to do it at a time when they're not in there, and just show the facilities and, maybe get an interview from somebody that works there. And talk about the costs and maybe show a room or two. That might be something I can do in the near future.
Yeah, I think it's something too, Vincent, that I don't think anyone coming here, at least I've ever met, has that idea in mind.
No.
Hey, I'm here because of that. So we're all here for, stress-free lifestyle, affordable, happy retirement, enjoy out lots of years. And we all think that way. But your point's well made. Now, on the other hand, there isn't a lot of these facilities or discussion about that that I've come across. In the West, it's a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know in Stratford, small town, oh yeah, they've got lots of these facilities and people know about it, and it's expensive, and but it's yeah, you're right, it is a coming thing for a lot of people. So I think when we're in the right place, or you are at the right place at the right time, and you come across the right situation, there will be a video coming out on that. Who knows when? That's the only thing.
Yeah, and the other thing that I'm hearing from a lot of our subscribers that I do talk to about this later years in life, they don't want to be in a care home. They're saying to me they want a home nurse come and take care of them.
Yeah.
And it's very cheap here in Thailand.
It is.
I want to get a lot more details on that and actually interview one of our subscribers that's actually utilizing that right now as we speak. He's a bit shy about being in front of the camera. So I am talking to him about it, and hopefully he says yes, and I'll be able to give you some more details. So stay tuned for that.
It is so, like in the West, guys, you could never do what Coop's suggesting, which is like a full-time live-in nurse. For most people in the West, you never could afford it. Here, you absolutely could. And if you got your wits about you and the wherewithal and the funds, you can probably, the last thing people want to do is leave some place where they're used to their environment to go to, to a home,
Yeah.
So they'll, that's an option that a lot would do. Gary Hart, Jerry's. Good evening, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Hope you're all doing well.
And we are. Thank you, Jerry, for coming on and joining us.
Philip Hunt, hi, Coops and Darlene, and Bitcoin. Coming to Jomtien to live in April 25 after Songkran. We'll get involved with your group then. Cheers.
Be great to have you with us.
Yes, Philip.
Loads and loads of people coming out. We're hitting 300 now.
Wowzer.
Yeah. So it's going very well, very well.
Malcolm Hawkins. Malcolm, that name rings a bell.
Good
day, Team Coops.
Good day to
Malcolm
you, Mal.
was swimming today.
Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Rodney, good morning, guys, and Darlene.
Good morning to you, Rodney.
Live and learn with Mike. Hi, DJ Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene.
And thank you, Mike, for coming on and joining us.
Scott Jean, good morning, Cooper and Brooke. It's 2 a.m. in New Zealand.
Wow.
Oh, he's up late watching that.
He's in a retired life. There you go. So he's not going to get up for work in the morning. Thank you for being on it.
He's a regular. Scott. CJ, New York City. What happened? I'm just now tuning in. Nothing much has happened.
Just the intro.
Yeah. Malcolm again. Hope you didn't pay for that haircut, Brooke. As I said the last live stream, don't get in an argument with your hairdresser before the cut.
Now, me and Mal were in the pool, and Montana comes in to join us.
Oh, he's worse.
And of course, he's got a matching haircut.
His is shaved.
And I said to Mal, I said, oh my God, did he use the same hairdresser that Brooke did? And Brooke said to us, well, I probably shouldn't have pissed the hairdresser off before she cut my hair.
It was cheap, Malcolm. Good morning, Mr. Coop, Mr. Schneider. Really enjoyed the walk and talk video. I believe hit a topic that needed to be addressed. Wherever you go, can't run away from yourself. Kudos to you.
And thank you, Ford Dog. It was a topic that needed to be addressed. And I was hoping to reach out to new people that aren't aware of our channel and our community and how involved everybody is in the community. And that was who I was hoping to reach out, because Brooke and I and a lot of our subscribers see it on a daily basis of foreigners coming over here, and they sit in the bar from sun up till sundown, and that's all they do every single day of the week, and they're drinking themselves to oblivion. Now, I like to have the occasional drink, and I'm sure a lot of you do. Yeah. But that is a very hard life. As Brooke likes to say, a drinking man is a hard man's life. And
drinking woman is a hard man.
It's sad, because I see a lot of these people, and I try and talk to them from time to time. Sometimes I'll get the old F off, and sometimes they'll actually talk to you and welcome that you're actually taking notice of them and that they've come out here and they know absolutely nobody. They've been here for months or maybe a year. And this is all they got, a boring life, just sitting there getting drunk every day because they don't know anybody and they haven't made any friends. So I wanted to let the YouTube world know, those that want to come to Thailand or retire, hey, we're here. You know, when we have meet and greets every month, we recommend to our new subscribers that come out, install the Line app. What is Line app? Line app is just like WhatsApp. And they, for here, it's called Line, L-I-N-E. You can only download it once you're in Thailand.
Everybody uses it here.
But it is the main form of communication out here, and it's free to use. And I tell everybody to download the Line app and then add everybody that's there.
Yeah.
So you've got instant contacts. I ask them what building they're living in, for example. They may say, I'm in this building here. Okay, well, so-and-so lives in your building and so-and-so lives in your building and they're here tonight. I'm going to introduce you to them, add them on your lineup. Any emergency, you contact them.
You know,
you have a backup reference. And people are enjoying that. They're liking that. They're appreciating that. To know straight away from day one of coming to the meet and greet, they've already got friends that they can call on and say, hey, I'm going to the pool.
You want to come down for a swim?
Come down for a swim.
Or I'm going out for a meal or a bite.
Yeah.
You
got any good recommendations for lunch?
Yep.
You know, what's your plans later? That sort of thing. And you're making new friends instantly.
Yeah.
And that's what yesterday's video was trying to target. Those people that want to come to Thailand, don't know about our channel, and, you know, maybe have gone through a bad divorce and looking to get out of the West, whatever. And, you know, I don't want them to be, you know, one of those people that's sitting in a bar being depressed, end up slitting the roof and jump off a balcony and land onto a car below. So that is why I made the video.
Daryl Finley attended my first meet and greet. Nice talking to Cooper Towners.
And thank you, Daryl. Pleasure to meet you.
Scott Jean, morning. My cousin committed suicide. His mother died of cancer. He suffers grief and committed suicide. So sad, from New Zealand. Yeah.
Yeah, it is sad.
Yeah.
It leaves a lot of unanswered questions from the family member. Why didn't he call me? Why didn't she call me? Why didn't they reach out to me? Why didn't they tell me I could have flown over there? You know, I understand depression is, you know, people go through it. I was in the army. I was in Iraq. I was in Afghanistan. I saw a lot of people deal with depression and PTSD. And I've seen the effects firsthand. And a lot of our subscribers are actually ex-military. And they've seen the signs firsthand. And they know how to recognize it. So we can sort of tell when somebody's going through that. And we can just put our hand on the shoulder and say, hey, what are you doing? You know, what's your plans? Come on, let's go out for a meal and a chat. And that oftentimes right there stops the depression, makes them realize there's somebody there that cares about me. And they open up and they talk to you. And that's great.
Yep.
That's the first step to recovery.
Yeah, it's important to network.
Yeah.
Stay positive. Alfa Romeo, good morning, everyone. Gents, Microsoft is asking shareholders to vote on adding Bitcoin to their books. Is that bold or not, Romeo? With 75 billion in cash, can you imagine if they buy only 1%?
Now, that is true.
You've heard that. I did not
Well,
hear
they
that.
actually filed it with the SEC.
Did it? Well, there
and
you go.
That was on the news this morning. That
it's starting.
Well, what they said is they may potentially buy Bitcoin.
They will.
So, and the reason for it is the shareholders are requesting that MicroStrategy buy Bitcoin. So they're going to have a meeting in December and they're going to vote on it. The board is already saying that they're against it.
Oh, there's a stupid board for you.
And the the shareholders are in favor of it. So they're going to have this vote in December, and majority rules. So if 51% or more vote for it, then they will buy into Bitcoin. But they're giving the advanced announcement to the SEC, and that's where this story came out. So not bull.
Apple, true. There's another one with anyone with company with a huge amount of cash sitting is it's like a melting ice cube, guys. The purchasing power of that cash is diminishing every day, but in a year, 10-15% less buying power. That's the problem when these governments on the planet keep printing this paper money with nothing backing it. So interesting. It's just another adoption. You'll see, the first guy to do this and has been very successful, MicroStrategy. I suspect he'll overtake Elon as the richest man on the planet. So you'll see a lot more of these companies putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets. And it's not going to be, 100% of their holdings. It's like Microsoft probably did, as Romeo mentioned, put 1%, half of 1%, 2%. There's pension funds already in the States that have done this.
And colleges.
Firefighters, as you say, colleges, universities, more than a handful that have already done it, and you're going to see in another few months even more. Every time they have to file their reporting, you'll see it show up on a lot of companies' holdings. They're not publicly going to announce it, because if you're buying something like that, why tell everybody? Microsoft obviously has to get their approval, I guess, but yeah. White lime, yaba, is methamphetamine.
It is a type of methamphetamine that they make here in Thailand,
like crystal meth, something like that.
But it's a lot stronger, and it's got some bad effects. There have been foreigners that have been found to be in possession of it, and they've gotten very, very long prison sentences
in a Thai jail.
Very long.
Not someplace you want to.
Their leisure of Bangkok Hilton, which is the worst prison in the world, in my opinion.
No.
And you really don't want to end up there. I've seen a lot of documentaries on the place, and the foreigners that go in there really get a hard time. So stay away.
Drugs are throughout the world.
Even for possession.
Yeah.
Even if you don't intend on selling it for your own personal use.
You know why people use drugs?
Escape from reality?
Exactly. Well, you must have read my mind. New Wave, there he is. Good evening, Darlene, Jackie, and the guys. I'll be away for a few days, but I'll be back. Go CTA.
And thank you, New Wave. Much appreciated. And by the way, I've got your shirt. You did give me some money to buy you a Cooper's Thai Adventure t-shirt, and it is somewhere in here behind one of the drawers here behind me. Darlene's put it there for when you're ready.
Javon Styles, hello, CBD and Coopersville family, checking in from sunny Atlanta, Georgia, where it'll be a mild 80 degrees. That's actually not bad. My countdown clock isn't as expensive as Alfa Romeo's, but I'll be there in 11 days.
Wow, 11 days. That is not long.
No, he's on his way.
Yeah, so he'll be leaving on the 5th of November.
Yeah,
election day. Good man.
Good time to get out of Dodge.
Yeah,
we'll be watching that, by the way. Keith McDaniel, coffee, my addiction.
That is my number one addiction.
I like it. Yeah,
I love my coffee. The stronger, the better. Yeah.
Neither one of us do drugs, so that's
nope. I don't touch it.
We rarely drink.
Yeah,
but coffee is definitely
on
the menu.
I did use some of the gummy bears when I was going through a lot of bad pain with my neck and my shoulder from my accident in Kuwait, but I've weaned off them.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Well done, Junior. Silvcon, it's important to have a community like yours. Buddy up, meet friends. Your channel helps so many in silence. God bless.
And thank you, Silv. I agree completely. That's why we started it.
I know I mentioned to you earlier that I think at the meet and greet, and I'm just as much to blame, I think we got to push more people to get line, and say, hey, here's my number. I'll go up to them, say, hey, here's my number. Put it on there in case you need advice or help on something, And if we all do that as a community, you're going to have a lot of people that you can, hey, have you ever been this place? Can you recommend a good thing here? What about this? I'm looking for a place. I got to move, whatever. There's always
Yeah,
So
but anybody that comes to the meet and greet and asks me, I always give them my lineup.
ditto, but
Always.
I think some people might be shy to ask. So I'm going to take it upon myself to go up to the new ones and say, hey, have you got my lineup? Here it is. You know, some of the old guys.
Well, I have people come up to me at the meet and greets and they say, hey, Coop, what's the best way to get in contact with you if I need some advice? You got Line?
Yep.
Download the Line app right now on your cell phone. I'll add you, and then you can message me. All I ask is that you don't call me because I may be videoing, and if I'm videoing, that means I got to start the filming all over from scratch.
That's the only reason you wouldn't call.
Yeah, so I say just message me, and as soon as I'm done, I will call you straight back, and I do.
Boy, does he give me blazes when I call him these videos.
Oh yeah, because you know not to call video, message only.
MF Chris, for your information, Yaba is methamphetamine mixed with caffeine. PCP is penicillin, or okay.
Yeah, I'm not up there with the drugs, Chris. I was just spewing out some of the names that I know. You know, I've never touched them, never will. And for those that want to get into that, that's their life, their body, their choice. But for me, definite no. So I really don't know a lot about the stuff other than I know, you know, what they're reporting in the news, that it's called Yaba, and it's had some very, very adverse effects to people that have taken it over the years.
Fred Flintstone was on that?
Yabba Dabba Doo?
Yabba Dabba Doo?
Maybe that's where they brought it from. I don't know where the name came in.
Brian Barbarick, hello, Mr. Cooper in cool white shirt, Mr. Brooke in Bitcoin orange. Please say hi to Big Boss Darlene.
I will do. She's currently
hit
over
that
with
like button, guys. Make her smile.
Yeah, will do, Brian. She's currently over with Jackie doing karaoke with the girls.
Oh yeah, they're having a ball.
So I've got to moderate the channel myself.
Brian Barbarick, cheers from Durban, South Africa.
And thank you, Brian.
Mark Schaefer, hello, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. Do you ever hear of suicide of women or locals, or is it only male expats?
Predominantly
I'm
male.
sure it's everyone there, Mark, but it just...
I'm sure there are women, but we hear from predominantly male. Yeah.
And again, guys, I don't have the stats, but I'm sure it's such a minor percentage of the total amount coming here that, you know...
It's like maybe 1-2 cases a month.
Yeah.
That we hear about.
Yeah. Where you got hundreds of thousands coming in. Javon Styles, happily, naturally high on life, love, and travel. If I absolutely must catch a buzz, won't happen. I'll drink a few beers and jump on a roller coaster.
There you go.
My roller coaster days are over, although I loved it when I was a kid. But
yeah.
I was in Australia, and you know the family wants to go, and you know my cousin, he's like mid-40s, and he, you know, he parks the car, he drove, and he literally runs to be first in line, you know, at opening, right? And we saunter up there, and we finally get our tickets, and we get in there, and, you know, we make our way to his ride. He's going on for the 3rd time now. He's one of those guys.
Right.
I got on that ride, Coop, and I realized, not being on a ride for like 40 years, maybe, I don't want to go on these rides anymore. Although when you're a kid, you loved it. So just, you know, anyways, yep.
No, for me, if I want a high, what I'll do is I'll grab a group of us and we'll go-karting, you know, 50 miles an hour around the track, you know, screaming the engine off, you know, and slamming into some tires, you know, is good fun.
Trying to catch Romeo.
Trying to catch Romeo. Yeah.
There we go. New Wave, Cooper and Brooke, I want to thank you for accepting my suggestion for posting the activities on Facebook. Always fun meeting with the many friends I've made in just 2 months.
Yeah, we do. We post a lot of activities on Facebook. And sometimes it's spur of the moment.
It can be, yeah.
For example, today we went to the German restaurant. It was only yesterday. It was a decision to go there. And the food was incredibly cheap. It was like $5. You know, for a drink, and I had a big curry wurst and potato salad, and it was gorgeous to die for.
Yeah,
you know, and what did you have?
Meatloaf.
You had the meatloaf.
A nice gravy, and I had that kartoffel, I think it's called.
Kartoffel salad, which is potato salad.
Yeah, cold potato salad. Oh, it was to die for.
Oh, it is super delicious and super cheap.
179 baht.
Exactly. Wow. So, what's that? About $6?
$5.
$5.
$5.
$5.
El Romeo, woke up early this morning from a wonder dream. It was a set of numbers or some sort of code. T minus 59 days, 13 hours, 10 minutes, 321 seconds. Why I'm craving fresh mango, coconut water, iced coffee. Yeah, he can't wait to get here.
You think this is going to be his final one?
Oh,
you think this one's going to push him over the edge?
Every time he gets here, he thinks, Jesus, what do I have to go back? And the answer is no, but anyways. Rasmus Bartholdi. Hey, Cooper, where do I find the best stay in March next year? Thanks in advance. Stay in
March. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. All depends what your budget is, bud. If you're staying short time, hotel. Stay in a hotel. There's plenty of nice, affordable hotels here. 3-4 stars. Nice. Don't have to be expensive. You can get hotels here, as high as $40 a day, or you can get them down to $10 a day. All depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, if you're coming for long term, March is still going to be the tail end of high season. Yeah, Cooper's got a good point. You might want to take a week or so, in a hotel, give yourself boots on the ground time to look around. The ones that are vacated, if they're empty at the end of March, they're probably not going to have. Well, no, April they would get Songkran people to rent, maybe. Eh? Yeah, so you might want to get a month in your belt, and then you'll be right in low season if you're staying long term. If it's short term, yeah.
Because a lot of the condos out here don't allow short stay.
Okay.
Minimum 30 days.
Correct.
So you can find them on places like Facebook Marketplace and Agoda and Booking.com and
Airbnb.
But there's a lot of condos here with notices, and I've seen people turned away at the lobbies. No, you're staying under a month, therefore you cannot stay here. There's the door. Please leave our premises. And they're stuck there, and they can't get inside. Yeah. So just be careful on that. There are condos that do allow short stays. For example, Grand Florida in Najamtia, you can stay there by the day. It's not a problem because the Housing Association Committee have agreed to that. But most of the other condos I know here don't allow short stays.
Poor dog, Miss Darlene, I'm loving the new Bitcoin orange theme for the stream. You do a great job making those two look good.
Thank you for that, poor dog.
Especially on Cooper.
And there's our neighbor.
Alchemist, just a Grand Gondo jumped in, checking in.
And thank you, Alchemist, for coming in and joining us from right across the way there.
We can see him on the balcony.
I can see his building all lit up.
Well, yeah. We'll get him to wave next time we're out there. Tony Montana from Thailand. Good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke, and Jackie. Sorry, but I'm out playing pool with Mark Simmer. And I just remembered that hope everyone is well and God bless you.
And thank you, Tony.
A couple pool sharks we have here.
Enjoy your game of pool with Mark.
Mark's having fun.
Great guy.
Alchemist. Bitcoin, 66,938.07.
Yeah, you're a bit late. 67.01
now.
So, yeah, going up as we speak.
And I was thinking on the way over here, I remember a year ago on the channel, I think Bitcoin was 25. And then for months it was like 40s. We were talking, and then it was 50s, and now it's the 60s. I wonder what's next.
70s.
Very good, Junior. Very good. Tony Montana. Guess who has a girlfriend? I'm not. Rumor has that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've seen him.
A local, by the way, guys.
Yeah. Someone that's a little bit camera shy.
Someone who's camera shy in our building, let's say, is
dating a nurse. Lucky
nurse.
A lucky man. We all know you're the talk of the town at the pool right now.
Alpha Mail at Alchemist. Bitcoin, 3 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Javon Styles, if me paying 300 baht, $9 US, will get soy pothole repaved, power lines buried, and sidewalks not looking like an obstacle course, my only question is, will they accept my Wise card? I don't know if they'll accept the Wise card. They might have to pay cash. I don't know where you.
I don't know how. Again, they got to vote on it in January, and then they'll decide. They may even just add it to the ticket price. or you may. I'm thinking what they're gonna do is the ETA that you need to come into the country, which they want to bring in force in April of next year.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they'll put that's where you'll pay the 300 baht tax to come in on that application.
Yep.
To come in. Yeah.
Alfa Romeo at Montana, waiting for the invitation. Congratulations. I think, is he referring to the pool game? Don't tell me Romeo's a shark in pool as well.
He probably is.
Mikey, hello guys. Closed my home sale yesterday in Daytona Beach. Well done. See you 3 weeks for my new adventure. Better pick up some Bitcoin there, Mikey.
That was quick selling this home.
Yeah.
I hope you got a good price for it. Well, Daytona Beach, I'm sure he did.
Yeah. Scott Jean, hi Cooper. Are you thinking building that villa? He's from New Zealand, Scott.
Are you thinking of building
the development? Remember, let's get buy the land to start. We'll have to get a developer in, sell the lots off to all the subscribers who want to, own an attached. I guess we can only sell 49% though.
Again, I got to get with a lawyer. I've been trying to talk with Sean. We haven't been filming this week with Sean.
That's going to be a long-term project,
as he's got kidney issues. He's been in and out of hospital.
Sean has.
Yeah. So, he's back at home resting right now, and hopefully we'll be out filming next week. But no, I think he had kidney stones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, geez,
which is quite painful. If you ever had them, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it is something that I want to do. Several of our subscribers want to do it. You want to do it. Malcolm wants to do it. Javon says, if you're serious, I definitely want to do it. But I know subscribers that have got condos here. They want to sell them and move into a villa. Maybe we'll have a communal pool. Maybe everybody will have their own pool. I don't know. We're only in the talking phases of it, but it's something that we do want to look into and see if we can do it.
On the back burner.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to set up a Thai company and make everybody directors.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll see.
Giovanni Poulos, Southside Johnny. Good day, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. I've started the countdown timer again. I'll be back in December.
December?
Yeah.
Not long.
Always waiting for it.
Yeah, about what's 5 weeks away?
Yeah, about 5 weeks. Johnny the man. MF Chris, could you be so kind as to confirm the date for the next meet and greet in November at Fraser's? Thank you.
Right. What we've got penciled in for right now is the 12th.
Okay.
And the reason for the 12th is because I have to have dental surgery, and so does Darlene. And we're not going to be able to talk a lot because our mouth's going to be swollen. We're going to have stitches in, and I got to get another 5 implants put in.
Yeah. So 12th of November, this is.
Yes.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, the 12th.
At Fraser's at 6.
Yeah. For right now, penciled in.
And we should put that on the Facebook page.
Yeah, we will do. Once I get in touch with Gary, the owner, and confirm that that date's okay with him. I have messaged him earlier today, but I haven't got yet. I might have a response right now, but I haven't had a chance to see if I got a response yet. So we'll let you know closer to the time.
Yep. Jeffrey Spivey. Good day, Coop, Brooke, and Darlene. I'm still trying to make my way back to Thailand. Hopefully I'll make it.
Let's hope so. Fingers crossed for you, Jeff.
Yeah. Scott Jeans, you are right, Cooper. Talk to someone, get help from New Zealand.
Yeah. There's always people that can help. I know people that are afraid to come to Thailand because they're alcoholics. Leo, our first ever subscriber to move into District Grand Part 2, he goes to AA every single day here, 7 days a week. They have AA here, and there's about 50 people, expats, that started their own AA here many years ago.
Yeah.
And
he's been 30 years.
30 years sober.
Bingo. There you go.
So you don't have to be afraid and think, oh, Pat's is a party town. I'm not going to have the help. I'm going to AA in the States, and I really don't want to take the risk. I'm too afraid that I could fall off the wagon or anything like that. We have the support here too for you.
Mm-hmm. He's done well. CJ NYC, I hope to find some good ping pong players wanting to utilize these great tables at their condo building. Ping pong.
I can play, but I'm not good. What about you?
Oh, yeah, we got a table. Yeah, I'm not too bad.
Really? You can hold your own?
So my brother and I, he's similar age to me.
Okay.
we wanted, we just begged Mom. I think we were like 11, 12 maybe. Mom, we want a pool table. We don't care how big. A pool table for Christmas. Pool table.
We're talking ping pong here.
Hang on. Let me finish the story.
Okay, Grandpa.
So we hear this racket Christmas Eve. Oh, good. We're getting our pool table. It's, because you can tell they're moving something big in, right? And we get up Christmas morning, and my brother and I were hightailing it down the stairs into the basement. And there it is, a brand new ping pong table. What? Well, we became pretty damn good ping pong players. So yeah, we'll have a game with you.
Okay. Well, I got $10 on CJ to win.
Okay. You sure you want to lose that much?
Yep. So CJ, I'm betting on you. You better be good.
Alfa Romeo, Darlene, nice refresh on the graphics. Halloween orange to match Brooke's attire.
Yeah, I think it goes well with your haircut, your shirt.
Correct. Next, Scott Jean. Good on you, Mike. Lucky guy. Yep. Mike sold his house. He's on his way.
Yeah, you won't be far behind, Scotty.
No. Poor dog, and connections are so important. Yeah,
it is.
Having your support network, and
yeah,
it's everyone here is like, we're all smiling and laughing every day at the pool. It's great.
It is great having that support, having the friends. Everybody's getting along, loving it.
Jeff Spivey, good morning, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. I'm still trying to make my way back to Thailand, for my retirement. Hopefully by the end of next year, I'll be there. Okay, so 25.
Yeah, it's only a year.
Good to have a plan, guys.
It's good to have a plan. Forward planning always helps.
Yes.
Yeah, get your ducks in a row, get everything lined up, and make the big move.
And, when you've got that much time, guys, as Jeff does, you got time to do all your research. So you're going to land here, boots on the ground, be very well prepared for what to expect and no surprises. And, so that's good.
116 people watching the live stream. Hit the thumbs up. It's free. And if you haven't yet hit subscribe button, you'll then be eligible to join our Facebook group, which is in the banner down below, called Cooper's Thai Adventure Community, where we currently have 1,600 of our subscribers on there. It's absolutely free to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook group. And 300 people, boots on ground, already here.
Yeah, and it also makes Darlene smile.
And it makes my wife smile. So it's free. What do you got to lose? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button.
Come on. Rasmus Bartholdi. Hey, Cooper, best place to stay in Jomtien next year? Oh, there's all kinds of places.
Well, the best place where we're living.
Yeah.
Just at Grand Park 2. My personal favorite.
Yep. Yeah, it is. It ticks all the boxes.
Oh, yeah. Ticks all the boxes. Everything's right outside your door. You got 7-Eleven out there. You got Tops Daily, Mini Mart. You got the pharmacy. You've got the laundry. You got the opticians. You got DHL. You got bakeries. You got restaurants, cafes, all that. Literally 30 seconds walk outside the gate.
The one thing I was looking for, we were looking for a different, when I had my lease was up the first year, guys. And I wanted something with maybe a little bigger gym thing, more like what I was used to in the West. Because, you'd go in for, 30 machines you'd use in the span of a week, different ones. Well, here we've got about 4. So Tony Montana took me down to this. I know where our gym is, right down at the end of Rompo Market. Well, I never knew that thing was there. It was set back in. You never really didn't have a big sign at all. Geez, I walked in that place. This is okay. This is what I'm used to. So there's another reason I don't think I'm going to bother moving at all, because now I've got that gym so close, and the price there, guys. So I'll give you an update. If you joined for the year, it was $13,000, so a little under $1,100 a month.
Yeah,
and it was
$30.
Yeah, $6,600 for 6 months. So that's the one I'll probably do, because that comes up at the end of my lease, and then renew for a year and a year there. So yeah, good. So there's that too, guys. New Wave. Cooper, I'm sure I'll get that shirt. Just going to miss all the fun activities.
You won't be gone long. You'll be back soon.
CJ, New York City. I'm hoping to pay for a full year for the private pool villa at Grand Florida. How much discount may be negotiated realistically?
20 to 30%.
Yeah, it depends when you're doing it.
If it's for a full year.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's trying to negotiate in high season, it's going to be a little different than if you're in low.
Yeah. Yeah. If he's, so what I would do is I would rent until low season, and then look to make a deal.
And then do the deal, especially if you're going to pay a year in advance.
Especially when a lot of the units are empty.
Yeah.
And they're screaming out for tenants.
Oh, yeah.
That's when you get your best.
Yeah. So it's low season, guys. A lot of units are empty. A lot of new ones being built all the time. And you walk in there and, yeah, what's your monthly price? Oh, yeah. Well, how much for a year contract? Oh, really? Okay. So it's a better deal. And what about if I paid you, 3 months in advance or 6? Oh, what if I pay a year? And you'll start to see the price,
go down each time
yeah.
you negotiate.
Yeah.
You got to do that little tactic that like Brooks just said there. Yeah.
So we do.
And it works great.
And Throckmorton. Annie was at the last meet and greet.
She was.
Yeah, we had interesting time. Hey, everyone, sitting on my balcony this morning and watching as someone with a boat unhooked the buoyed swimming area and stretched the buoys out to the side. Why do they do that? Back attached now. Maybe they had to move it for a different location. I don't know, Ann, but buoyed swimming area.
Any fish that's caught on the netting or something, they free them.
Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. Make sure any garbage coming in from the ocean, bottles, plastic
so there's
bottles.
netting on that.
Yes.
Oh, that's
to stop the jellyfish.
Smart. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually netting underneath those buoys.
Good.
And they're constantly moving them and cleaning them.
I learned something new on Cooper's channel.
And a shout out goes to Michael. It says, I enjoy what you do. Thank you both. And Michael just bought us a coffee. So thank you, Michael. God bless you, brother. And if you're wondering how he did it, this right here, QR code, is all you do. You take your cell phone, use your camera, and it takes you straight to our coffee page.
How do you do that? That little symbol up there. Oh, that's how you do that. Jesus, I didn't know that.
So, yeah, and they're cleaning them.
Alfa Romeo at Javon, is there an empty plane seat beside you? 11 days, have a great trip. I wonder.
He's missing it. He's
Eric,
missing it bad.
Eric Dretz, hey guys, great live as always. FYI, just returned from Bangkok and had a surprise tax on all our restaurant bills. Ooh, They started that in the US and now it's here. A 10% service charge. Hope it doesn't hit the Pattaya Jomtien market.
No, we don't have a 10% service charge, do we?
No, but in the West, they're starting. They're all over. They're, hidden service charges.
I wonder what restaurant he went for that. Must have been in a hotel or something. Hotels, restaurants do the service charge. I do notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric likes the finer things, so it probably was a top restaurant. Eric Lowe, hi, Cooper and Brooke. I am a retiree.
And hopefully soon, Eric, you'll be a retiree here in Thailand.
Wasn't Eric at the meet and greet?
I don't know. I'm trying to look at his picture there.
Familiar there. Let us know if you're there.
That is him. Yeah, I think that is him. Yes.
Bob M., good morning. I'm working on next May to see you all.
May, not long.
That's coming up.
That's the best time to be here because it's start of low season.
That's why I love the meet and greets. Every month there's new faces and
every single month.
I've been watching you.
I know who you are.
I know. Bob M., I'll get you 20 copies when I see you at Fraser's or sooner. All right, Bobby.
Yeah, we love our coffees here. Thank you,
David Lowe. See you all soon enough. Staying at Central Pattaya for January and literally Coopersville for February. Very well done. And working on getting my retirement visa with one stop.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's already got his plan in a row.
Good.
So we'll see him at the pool in February.
Central Pattaya is pretty busy. It's partyville.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're a little more laid back here, which I like.
I do.
Yep.
And only a short ride on the bus.
It is. Like we're 10 minutes, if that,
Exactly. 10 minutes away to go to Pattaya, to all the action and have fun.
Yeah.
And only 30 cents. Can't beat it.
No. And we took the scooters today, so you guys know, to this German restaurant down in Pattaya. And it struck me again, Coop, because it's high season, the traffic, the cars, bumper to bumper, stop and go, and we're zipping. We're making our way to the
we're
front
just
of the
going
line.
like this.
Oh yeah, front of the line. Yep.
Yeah, fantastic.
Daniel Hall, Danny Vega, May 2025. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, so sounds good to us too. And thank you for being a channel member. That's why you have that badge right there by your name. That means you're a channel member and you're supporting the channel by donating $2 a month. Helps us with the gas money getting around making all these videos. So thank you, Daniel. Really appreciate it.
Ian Locke, to all watching, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. More than 100 watching and only 7 likes. You got to refresh that. It got to be more than that. P.S. Hello from Canada. What part? What part of Canada? See you soon.
Hey, he's another Canuck, just like you.
Johnny Canuck.
Yep.
He gets
I'm sure
Tim
there's a
Hortons
lot more
coffee
than
when he
than
arrives
7
on
likes.
me. Scott Jean, sorry for the Cooper. Sorry for you, Cooper. I hate teeth.
Yeah, me too. And that was my whole plan: get all the teeth out, put implants in, full mouth set of implants, because I don't ever want tooth pain again.
No,
And I've
nobody
said to a
does.
lot of people, what would you rather have, a swift kick in the balls or toothache? And they said swift kick in the balls.
Well, that
That
goes away pretty quick, but
it does.
toothaches don't.
30 seconds later, you're up, not jogging, but you're up. Toothache, my God, the pain is extortionate. And I don't wish that pain on anybody. Yeah, it's just one of those ones that just doesn't go away and it drives you nuts.
It's safe.
Yeah.
Dave Geyser, hello, tubers.
And hello to you, Dave. Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Eric Lowe, hello from Okinawa.
Oh, he's in Japan.
Okay.
Okinawa. Thank you for coming on and joining us, Eric from Okinawa.
Scotty Richmond from California. Good evening, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke, and everyone else watching. Scotty is finishing up in California and making his way over.
Yep, won't be long now.
No.
And a shout out to Ernie, who bought us 5 coffees and says, here's a little something to help the channel. Thanks for everything. And thank you, Ernie. God bless you, brother. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Ernie.
As always. And Scott, see you soon, buddy.
Yvonne Styles, what size CTA Hello Tuber shirts should I buy when I'm there? I'm a US size large.
So here
2
you
or
would,
3, I would go.
I would go 2XL.
I would go 3.
Yeah.
I like it loose.
I like them loose too.
Yeah.
And I find one size up tends to be the right one.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, 2 size up.
But the reason I love these shirts so much is they're the quick dry shirts.
You don't sweat in them.
Well, I
mean, you do sweat, but it goes away quick.
Exactly.
You know, the cotton sticks to you, and you can see
it stains.
it.
These shirts, you don't have any sweat stains in them. They're fantastic. The best shirts to have
Look
out
at you,
here.
dry as a bone over there. What the?
And I buy them direct from the factory. So there you go, right there, the Cooper's Thai Adventure YouTube shirts.
We're due for another visit.
And a lot of people like buying them to help support the channel. But what it also does is when you're out and about in Pattaya and Jomtien, and you're new here and you're wearing a CTA shirt, Cooper's Thai Adventure shirt, and somebody sees you out and about and they're like, and they'll stop you and they'll talk to you.
Well, especially
and they'll
if
be
they're
like,
both wearing.
Hey, I watch Cooper's too.
Yeah, I do too.
You know, and you'll bump into other people that'll be wearing Cooper's Thai Adventure t-shirts too. And it's a great starting conversation for somebody that you haven't met.
Yep.
That's here and retired.
Tim P, good morning, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Greetings from Edmonton, Alberta. Hope all is well with you folks. Yes.
And it is. Thank you, Tim, for coming on and joining us.
Michael S, great community. I've made some good friends within the CTA community. Thanks for all you do.
And thank you, Michael.
Yep.
Really, really appreciate it. And nice feedback. Really appreciate the good feedback. And that's the whole point of the channel. It's not me just showing condos all the time or houses or anything like that. It's about bringing people together. Yeah, I show those properties because that's the first thing you want when you get here, a roof over your head.
True.
Number 1, where do I live? Number 2, what's in the area? Show me the area. Number 3, do they have pharmacies nearby? Do they have doctors, dentists, hospitals, schools? I got kids, whatever, you know, how close is it to the beach and this and that? And that's what they want to learn. A lot of YouTubers, they just go show the condo and don't even tell you the name of the condo or where the heck it is or what's around the area. I do it to include all the area because I've seen people do it and they're not doing it like me. So I figured because when we first wanted to rent, we'd watched a YouTube video.
Oh, yeah. Quite a few.
And we didn't realize it was down the end of a dead end road with nothing nearby.
Yeah. Oh, that was
nothing. It was just pothole city down there with nothing around. But we just saw the video only. And I said, you know what? I could do a better job than that. And that's what I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a great community because we all enjoy Bitcoin.
Most of us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to recruit everybody. Great way of saving for the future.
Good help. Brian Barbarich. Corey, Cooper, sorry to be rude. I noticed you.
I have no idea. You cut off there, Brian.
Oh, Brian. Here's Alpha at CJ New York City. I'm game. Love to play ping pong. Oh, he's game.
There you go. You got a
Now,
challenge there,
here's something
CJ.
we might be able to put Romeo on.
Yeah,
for.
yeah. April plan.
Live and learn with Mike. I will be arriving in Thailand January 1st. What a great celebration for me. I will be sure to meet you guys. Yes.
Be fantastic to meet you.
Yeah, January. Start off the
New Year. Start off the new year right.
Yep.
How long are you staying for, Mike? Hopefully it's for good.
Probably, yeah. Scotty Richmond, last live stream we talked vehicles made by MG. Yes. I saw online the SUV only has about 155 horsepower. I hope there are no uphill grades in Thailand.
Not many unless you go to the islands.
Yeah.
If you go to the islands, then yes, there are a lot of hilly roads. If you go up north, Chiang Mai, yeah, it's sort of up in the hills there and getting on towards the mountains on the north side of Thailand. But other than that, no, not really.
He's talking about the small SUV that Eric got.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a deal, guys. That MG, it's a small SUV. I would say it's similar. It's a little smaller than a RAV, you know, but not much. And it's a terrific buy.
I'm thinking the same size as like a Hyundai Tucson.
Yeah.
About that would size.
Be it. Yep. And I think it was around like under 700,000 baht, so 20 grand.
20,000 US brand new.
Yeah, for brand new with a nice warranty, 5-year.
Exactly.
So there are good deals here.
Yeah.
Scott Jean, move Boya because crocodiles. No. He's laughing at that. They're probably in New Zealand, Scotty.
Yeah. And Bojan bought us a coffee and says, thanks for all you're doing. And thank you, Bojan. Very appreciated, brother.
You.
Oh, every little bit helps the channel. And Scott Green, move boy because crocodile. No, we don't have any crocodiles here on Jomtien and Pattaya. May do in the jungles.
They do in Australia, but Scotty's from New Zealand. I don't know if they do have it in New Zealand. I've never heard about crocodiles. They're interesting. Let us know, Scotty. Ray Ross, hey guys, just got in. Thanks for all you do.
And thank you, Ray.
Raymondo. Ray Mars, Ray. Good morning, everyone, from Hot Springs, Arkansas, US of A. 22 days, 21 hours, 37 minutes, and 30 seconds counting until I head to the airport. Who's counting?
I wonder.
Yeah. See,
is he related to a certain subscriber?
Ray?
Yeah, that sells bicycles.
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
He's from
Hot
Springs, Arkansas.
Mr. Romeo.
Well, there are a lot of them
because they're both got the time, the minute, the hours, the
here,
seconds until they get
count down. I mean, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Javon Styles found a condo that looked pretty good, pretty great actually. Old furniture though, nice balcony, but the letdown is that it's in Central Pattaya. Thinks that's about a 30-minute drive to Cooperville, right? It wouldn't be that long.
No.
Bike. How much for a boat grab? Not much. Probably what? 100 baht?
120 baht thereabouts. So $4 US. Yeah. But you can get the bot bus for only 30 US cents.
Yeah.
From Central Pattaya, you get it on either Pattaya Beach Road or Second Road in Pattaya, and it comes straight up to Jomtien.
Javon, I would say, if you're unsure, your gut's telling you something, take a month in there. Just pay a little extra for the first month. You don't want to be booked into something for a year, realizing, geez, I wish if I had known this. So if you do a month, you'll know everything you need to know, and then you just confirm for another year or 11 months, whatever the guy will do for you. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah, good recommendation.
It is cheap though. On a bike, you're probably 15 minutes from Coopersville. Car, you'll be more because of traffic.
Yeah.
And a boat's going to be cheap, between 100 and 120 baht probably. Rasmus Bartholdi, best place to stay in March next year.
No, we already said that.
Yeah,
the Cooper's Thai Adventure community, which is called Dusit Grand Part 2, where I live, and we've actually filmed it and put it on the channel several times.
If you're a little more specific, Rasmus, as to what you're looking for, beachfront or non, put the question out on the Facebook page, Cooper's Thai Adventure.
And with your budget.
With your budget and things that you're looking for, and you'll get a lot of response back there. It's a great resource to use, guys. Anyone. Ernest Jones, howdy, Coop, Darlene, and Brooke. Thanks for all your videos and hard work.
And thank you, Ernest.
Cooper works a little harder than I do, but Todd Hall, morning, fellas. First time stop. Join. Can't wait to see your wealth of information for those interested in this destination. Well, the videos are there.
Yeah, and thank you, Todd, for subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated, brother. And we've got a wealth of information on our channel with over 300 videos. So we've only been having this channel open for about 15 months now and over 300 videos. Go on there and check them out.
Wow.
If you scroll down on our channel, Darlene has put the banners there to break it down. So if you're looking for shopping, if you're looking for medical, if you're looking for condos or houses or my walk and talks or the subjects that I go over, they're all broken down into categories.
Yep. And if
So
it's
easy to find.
real specific, Todd, join that Facebook group on
Cooper's Thai Adventure Community.
And your specific questions can be asked there. You'll get a lot of responses. And it's a positive site.
Yes.
The negative, there's no negative,
Yeah, we don't allow that on the Facebook group. All we ask is just be friendly and polite.
Be friendly and polite and
respect each other, and everybody respects you too.
Yep. El Romeo at Javon, Central Patio to Fraser's is about 100 150 baht or $6 Canadian.
Yeah. It's very, very cheap.
Javon Styles at El Romeo, there was an empty seat, but it looks like my brother's claiming it. He just sold his home here as well. Wow. And is looking at a place overseas, possibly with me and the folks in Jomtien. Definitely get him to come for a visit, Javon.
Get him to check it out.
Yeah, and then he can decide, he might check out Philippines, Vietnam even, who knows. But I think you'll end up in Thailand, guys.
You'll love it. Yep. Definitely love it here.
And Throckmorton, went to Bangkok Hospital this week as I was taken well care of so quickly and gently. It is. These the hospitals are second to none.
Bangkok Hospital to me is the best.
State of the art, unbelievable care, specialists, top notch equipment. It ain't
in and out super quick.
Yeah.
And the fees are very, very, very cheap.
Clean as a whip, modern.
Yeah.
And I'm comparing to Philippines.
I didn't see a speck of dust anywhere.
No.
They got robots in the hospital cleaning the wards, all that. So yeah, fantastic. Very modern.
El Romeo on the bus for 30 baht per person. Yes, did the price go up?
No,
30?
No, it's not 30 baht. If you go on the EV bot bus, it is 30 baht.
Oh, the EV is?
Yeah, but if you do the normal bot bus, it's 10 baht.
I do,
which is 30 cents. I think he means 30 cents.
30 cents.
Yeah, because it hasn't gone up. No, it's still the same price.
Alchemist, you guys do a great service for people looking to make a new home.
And thank you, Alchemist. We try.
Yeah,
we do our best to try. I get a lot of emails asking me about properties. And the hardest thing I get is when I get emails that say, hey, Cooper, I want to come for a week. Can you help me find a condo? And I can't. Because I don't know any condos that will let people stay for 1 week. None of the agents will touch them. So it's a real hard thing.
Tell them to stay at a hotel.
That's what I recommend. They want a condo. They want their own kitchen and everything else. They want a condo. They want to stay at Coopersville. I say, sorry, guys, I can't help you. The other thing I get is I get emails from people. And it's sad when I get these emails and I'll get people say, hey, Cooper, I want to come out in January.
Can I stay with you?
I've got a budget, of $200 for the month for a condo. I'm staying for 1 month. Can you help?
200 US, you
6,000 baht,
6,500 maybe. It's a little dicey on that. You might have to go
for that. The only thing I can tell them to do is get a room above a bar.
Yeah,
that's it. Not a condo. I've never seen a condo that cheap here.
No.
And all of Jomtien Pattaya. Starting price for a studio is 8,000 in low season. In high season, they're about 15,000.
Yeah, no.
So
possibly those people shouldn't be coming. I mean,
yeah,
not much of a life.
I don't like to be the bearer of bad news and say, no, I can't help you. Those are probably the hardest emails I get.
Yeah. Oh, from mail. Oops, I meant 10 baht. Yeah, 30 cents, 10 baht.
Yeah.
Scott Jean, Cooper, can I buy T-shirts off you when I come to Thailand in March?
Yes.
And take Cooper and Brooke for lunch in New Zealand. From New Zealand. Yeah, you sure can.
You can always get shirts. Not a problem. Just let me know what size you want and color, and I'll go ahead and get them. But whatever size you wear in the West, make sure you tell me one size up from that. So if you wear a 2XL, tell me you want 3. If you wear a 3XL, tell me you want 4.
Yeah.
because the factory that makes them can make them all the way up to 20XL. Not a
Well,
problem.
that's a little bit outlandish.
Yeah, I'm just saying they can.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, if you got somebody that's 20XL, we can make it.
Bowser.
So not a problem there. As for joining, going out for lunch with us, that's kind of hard because of filming and everything that we do.
It's not hard for me.
I know it's not hard for you,
Yeah,
but it is hard for me
So,
and Darlene. So we always ask, just come meet us at the meet and greet. Come for a pool visit here at our condo complex. And then if we've got any last minute lunches, we'll add you to the Facebook, to our line group, and we'll send you a message and say, hey, we're going to lunch tomorrow. We've got some time in between filming. A group of us are going here. Would you like to join us?
Yeah. Todd Hall, evening fellas, first time stop, joined, can't wait to see your wealth of information. Yeah, I think some of these are getting back on twice.
Yeah.
Javon Stiles, thanks, Alpha. Excuse me. That makes me feel a bit better. Hope the area is as nice and well appointed with amenities like Coopersville. Just at Grand Park 2. Yeah. Stinking Rocket. How can I see if the pharmacy carries something I need if I'm not there yet? Put it on the Facebook page group, guys.
Yeah.
Put that question,
because somebody will be taking the exact same medicine.
Yep.
And they can tell you what pharmacy they go to get it and what the price
Probably
is.
even the price. Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
And Tug Martin went to the Bangkok hospital this week, taken very good care of, affordably, given my meds in a cute little bag. I thought, this is not a broken health system. It ain't broken here, guys.
No. It's fantastic.
Not like Canada. Can't find a doctor. Apparently, there's like a million people there without doctors.
Yeah, she was telling me she wanted to go see an ear specialist, and I told her go to Bangkok.
Oh, that's what I did, Ann.
Yeah. And they were fantastic.
15 minutes.
In and out.
Ear, nose, and throat. Canada, I'd be waiting weeks, if not months, to see a specialist.
Exactly.
After you got to see your general practitioner first,
yeah,
who had to recommend you before you could even see the specialist.
Yes.
Like, what? Scotty, no crocodile, no snakes in New Zealand. Thank goodness. No snakes.
No snakes.
Imagine that.
I've never heard of that.
I did not know that, Scotty.
Okay.
I didn't think there was.
I thought everywhere there were snakes.
So did I.
Yeah.
Live and learn with Mike. I have a retirement visa, so I can come in from Michigan to Pattaya until I sell everything off, as I'm doing now. I have a lot to sell, but it gives me time to find property for my new home to build there. I would still rent for a year, Mike.
Who knows? He might want to be a neighbor at Coopersville.
Well, and the reason is, Mike, you know, keep your money, keep it invested, and you'll learn the lay of the land here, boots on the ground, and what area you want to be in. You want to be dark side, you want to be this area, you want to be Chiang Mai, you want to be Hua Hin. So there's different areas, and you'll see what's needed, so to speak. You can always get land, and you can always build. So that's my advice.
Sorry, I got a shout out to give, and this is a funny one, folks. From Michael, bought us a coffee and said, "Here's $5 for Brooke's next haircut. What style does he call that?"
Oh shit, that'll give me 3 haircuts, Mike.
Thank you, Mike. That was a corker. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, you would find that funny, wouldn't you?
Fantastic. I do find that funny. Yeah, I do. And you want to see the email? I'll show it to you because
no, I don't want to see it.
Yeah, that's what you're looking over my shoulder for.
I am not.
To see if I'm telling the truth or I'm joking. But there you go. There it is.
I take your word as
you can
gospel.
read it.
Oh yeah. Hilarious.
I thought it was fantastic.
Thank you, Mikey. That'll give me 3 haircuts.
Yeah, so that was an excellent one. Thank you, Michael.
Next,
really appreciate it. That made me laugh.
W. I'm from Queens, New York. On HGTV, Home Hunters had an apartment in Junction Beach as the 3rd choice. It was the biggest they showed, and he looked like they gave him the best price at $1,700 a month. Oh, $1,700 a month in Junction Beach. You'll be living in the best penthouse there is.
Yeah,
I mean, even James don't pay that. You know,
no, $1,700 a month. You're living in a penthouse for that.
I think on those TV shows they throw prices through the roof just to make it sound like it's something.
Wow.
Yeah. Rasmus, thanks.
Very welcome.
You're welcome, Rasmus. W. It was a 2-bedroom. The others were 1-bedroom and patio. Okay. Kim P. Darlene does a great job of policing the Facebook group. Well done. Yes,
she does. Yeah, she does a fantastic job of policing.
Yeah, she doesn't put up with
because the channel's built around friendship.
Yeah.
If you're going to come on to the Facebook group and start arguments with everybody on there and be a pain in the ass, start calling people names or stuff like that, then you're obviously not open to being having friends. You're just one of those people that like to make problems.
Yeah.
You know,
don't need that.
with 1,700 people on the Facebook group that are all friendly towards each other, one bad apple can spoil a bunch. So we just eject them.
Yeah.
That simple.
William, hello, Cooper, Brooke, and Darlene. Thank you for the effort you put into the community. It's a privilege that I can be part of it. Greetings from a sunny The Hague.
And Holland.
Netherlands.
Thank you for coming on and joining us.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a lovely city.
It is, The Hague. Very, very nice.
And they're thinking of Thailand even over there.
Yeah.
Tony Montana, I'm undefeated tonight. I'm a champion. Tony is. He's playing snooker. Well, pool, I guess.
Yeah.
8-ball.
I'll have to give Tony a game.
Yeah, we'll give you a run, Tony.
Yeah.
CJ, with the casinos coming, they will be only employing the card dealers. Card dealers usually are pretty experienced at the higher end ones, and can an American open a pizza restaurant in one of them? Hard to say. It'd be a Thai probably have to open it.
No, Americans in that restaurants here. That's not a problem.
In a casino.
I'm sure. I'm sure they're going to lease out spaces there.
Okay, maybe they will.
In the casinos, because most casinos that you go to anywhere in the world, you've got restaurants in them.
Yeah.
You know, you go to casinos in Vegas and you're gambling in there. You'll get free coupons for lunch at the all-you-can-eat buffet and things like that. When we went to Laos, they had buffet there too, didn't they? At the casino hotel that we stayed in. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they will have them. Maybe even a pizzeria or something like that. Why not?
Yeah. You'll know more when you get here.
Yeah.
Check it out. El Romeo, Jevon, and Ray Ray. I prefer your countdown numbers. Anyone want to be the nice guy and trade with me, please?
Oh, poor guy. I'm feeling sorry for Romeo.
He's I don't know. He's waiting for some reason.
He's only 6 weeks away.
Yeah, but he should be here permanently. And you know
what we can do to speed it up?
What?
I should get Darlene to call Penn. She's got Penn's number.
Oh yeah,
his fiance.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And we should get together with all of us and just send a video of how much fun we're having.
Oh yeah, like it'd be like an intervention.
Exactly.
Romeo, you can't go home. You have to stay here. Yeah. Here's why. We all agree.
Yeah.
Captain Action, Henry from Tampa, Cooper, Brooke, thanks for another great show.
And thank you, Captain Action.
Yep. William, 18 degrees Celsius at this time of year. That's crazy. Usually it's around 10 degrees, but I'm not complaining. Thailand ticks all the boxes for me. Climate, food, people, cost of living. You betcha.
It does.
Is he in Edmonton maybe, is he?
No, he's in The Hague.
Oh, The Hague. Okay, yeah. Okay,
yeah. But
that is nice, 18. But
18's not bad.
Nicer here.
It is.
I like the warmth.
It was 33 degrees today.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went out on the bike.
And these whiners and complainers at the pool today thought it was a little too cool in the pool. It was ideal.
Yeah. 33 degrees today in Pattaya.
CJ, I'll take you and Darlene out to Pratumchak Tower buffet after I move in. Yeah, we ate there once.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Nice. Yeah, it was good.
In the revolving restaurant there.
We just wanted to go up and have a look at the observation. No, you get the buffet.
That's it. It was great.
Scott Jean, Cooper and Brooke and Darlene should be given a medal for the service they do for the public. Great people, well done from New Zealand.
And thank you, Scott. Much appreciated.
I'm strictly here for the Bitcoin. So, I mean, that's helping people, really. And, whether they know it or not, they'll find that out that, get some Bitcoin, guys, before it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Never be too expensive. And Throckmorton, cost for the hospital visit now, including meds, $85 US. Wowzer, way cheaper than they gave me detailed instructions for getting reimbursed by my insurance. Great. Give my receipt and told to keep it. Very important. Excellent.
Yeah. And that is super cheap.
Yeah. Everyone who comes here, I think Coop should take a visit to both Jomtien and Bangkok hospitals to just see the lay of the land. Maybe when you're in there, you register, take your passport and say, hey, I'd like to, put me in your system in case I need your services, Yeah. And if nothing else, get a blood work panel done. It's cheap as borscht and, worthwhile. And they keep it online. You can compare year to year.
Yeah. Now, and for that same service that you had today at the hospital and the same price you paid, What would that have cost you in the West? How much did you save by coming here and going to Bangkok Hospital today? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to know.
Live and learn with Mike. I will need to find a good lawyer to talk to in Thailand. Yes, that can speak English. Any ideas for a good one? Again, the Facebook page.
Well,
Mike,
Sean's got 3 good lawyers.
Okay, there you go.
And I've met them, and they speak fantastic English.
Good.
Fluent English. You'll find lawyers and doctors here speak fluent English because a lot of them studied in the West.
I gotcha.
Had to take a year or 2 years out and studied in the West.
Right.
Yeah. So they're very, very good.
I think he was looking at building.
Yeah.
Polar Bear Sunrise. Hello, Cooper. I will be over soon. I will be there in December to look for places to rent 1 year. Hope to join a meetup there. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, we have a meet and greet every month. It'd be great to meet you, Polar Bear Sunrise. And more notifications going off here.
Ding, 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 ding,
and, okay. So I don't know who that's from. It doesn't tell me. Let's see. Scott Richmond bought 3 coffees and says, thank you again for all the help you provide. And thank you, Scott. Really, really appreciate it. And somebody else bought 3 coffees. Doesn't say who it is. And just says, starting a fund for our new pool and ping pong tables in Coopersville Estate, expat development. Please take this overly obvious hint.
I want that fund audited.
I think I know who that is. I think that's Javon.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Scotty.
Much appreciated for the coffees, guys.
Kim P. Brooke, you're missing out. The pharmacist is now the new GP in Canada. They can vaccinate, issue medication on certain conditions, even give sick notes for you if needed. Well, there you go. So, they're stepping it down. They ran out of doctors, so now they got to have the pharmacist fill in the role. How stupid is that?
So if you're feeling sick and you can't go to work and you got to give a sick note to your HR department, you got to go see a pharmacist now instead of a GP.
You might want to, because you won't be able to get a regular doctor. I think if you have a problem, you go to the emergency. That's the only way you're going to see a doctor. So it's getting bad because, and the reason it's bad in Canada is the governments have capped what these doctors can earn. So you got a good specialist, the top of the guy, he's getting the heck out of Canada. He's going to the States or where there's, hey, we can make what we're worth on the open market.
Now, how does it work in Canada for the job market? For example, in the US, if you're you can sign yourself off sick for the first 2 days. Any more than 2 days, you have to have a doctor's note to give to your employer. Is it the same in Canada?
Similar, depending on your contracts and if it's union and all this, so different regulations. But I know when I worked for the government there, my first job out of university, this is going back a long time. You were allowed 5 weeks a year sick leave. You know what I mean? Now, I think after so many days, you had to get a note.
Yes.
But, if it was under 3 days, let's say 2 days, no problem. 3rd day, you better get a note for the 3rd day. But it's, I didn't get sick. Live and learn with Mike. Ann Throckmorton, my BCBS insurance company, told me the same thing and not to buy insurance while in Thailand. Probably don't need it with them.
Yeah, that's great if you don't.
Yeah.
Thanks for the feedback, folks. Really appreciate it.
Ford Dog, when I come over, I was going to get the full checkup package at BK Hospital. In your opinion, is it better to get BK or in Pattaya, cheaper or better service? Thanks.
Okay, when we say Bangkok Hospital, Ford Dog, it's a chain. It's like Bupa in the West. Okay, so Bangkok Hospital is in every major city in Thailand,
including
Pattaya. So it's a chain of hospitals, and it's called Bangkok Hospital, but it's actually located. Our nearest one is in Pattaya on Sukhumvit Road. And we also have Jomtien Hospital. Now, I went to Jomtien Hospital for my medical twice, and I found them cheaper than Pattaya hospitals for
especially for basic stuff like the blood work.
Yeah,
full checkup.
But the full body checkup, I was looking at $100.
Yep,
for full body checkup. Fantastic.
Yep, I've done it twice, and they keep the records online. In fact, Bangkok Hospital has access to the Patty information. So they're all affiliated, which is great.
Now, for anything else, I go to Bangkok Hospital.
Yeah, that's where the specialists are.
That's where the specialists are. Yeah. For example, me, I'm diabetic, so I go to Bangkok Hospital in Pattaya, and I go do my, get my Ozempic from them, and I do my A1C with them as well, which is a group of blood tests to test your sugar level over the last 3-month average that they do.
Good. William, I'm listening to the live stream while driving my working truck. So much nicer than some BS I hear on the radio.
I hope you're doing voice to text and not texting while driving there, William.
Yes. No,
be safe, buddy.
Too much FUD news on the channels. CJ. My friend bought 20,000 worth of Bitcoin a couple years ago, made 80. Well, you only make it when you sell it. I hope he didn't sell it.
Yeah, if he's kept it, he would have made a lot more.
Or maybe he is holding on to it, and that's what he's up, which is
fantastic place to be.
Brian Barberich, Mr. Cooper, not trying to be rude, but is that vape of yours refillable?
Yes.
Apparently, non-refillable vaping going to be banned in UK and South Africa. Plenty different types of vapes available.
Yeah, it is a refillable. It's got the little cartridges here that just pops on and off.
See a lot of vapors around.
Yeah, a lot of vapors out here.
Yeah. Although technically
it's illegal, but then technically prostitution is illegal.
Yeah, true.
In Thailand, if you want to go by the letter of the law, it's just tolerated.
Yeah.
Marijuana is still illegal, but tolerated.
Okay.
Now, so they've not decriminalized it; they just declassified it, which is the same thing as vaping.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Trunk Martin, I wouldn't have been admitted without insurance, would have sat in the uncomfortable waiting area for ages. She's referring to the West. Bill would have been 100,000,
hundreds, if
not thousands. Sent Facebook pics of comfy BK wait area, shocked replies. That's probably sent it to her friends.
Sent it to her friends and her family.
Yeah.
So there you go. For $85, what she paid today, it would have been many hundred, if not $1,000, and she would have been sat there for ages. Went in, no appointment, straight in, straight out. Give a little medicine bag.
Yeah,
there you go. Been seen. Even spoke to the doctor. Had some tests done. $85.
And for you guys coming over looking at insurance, definitely get on the Facebook page. You'll get a lot of recommendations where to look at. There is a lot of people, as we've discussed in prior live streams, that self-insure. That was brought to my attention actually a while ago by individuals, and I found it amazing. But their point was they put 100,000 for the husband, 100,000 for the wife in money market funds. Easy access is my point. And that was equating to a 3 million baht policy, which is the recommended amount here.
Yeah.
So there is ways if you want to keep your money and self-insure.
But if you want the insurance here, I recommend Pacific Cross. It's the best here. And believe me, I've researched them all.
Yeah, I bet you have.
I've done my due diligence on that one, and I've searched high and low. Pacific Cross beats them all hands down, I must say.
Yeah.
And what I did with my Pacific Cross is I did inpatient only.
Which is recommended.
Which is recommended because outpatient, for what you're paying, you'll be paying more than what you would if you're paying out of pocket.
Exactly.
So it doesn't make sense.
No.
And for me, it's costing me $2,000 a year at 55 years of age.
Yeah.
You at 71, it was costing you $3,000 a year with a 30,000 baht deductible.
40,000.
40,000. So $1,200 deductible.
Yeah.
So it's very, very affordable medical insurance here in Thailand.
Yes. No, I self-insure now. My policy ran out, and I didn't plan on doing that until I started researching and hearing, and more than one or two people I heard a lot, and they all had that similar idea. So I thought, I can do that. And I mean, heavens to Betsy, that first year I didn't even get to my $40,000 baht deductible, and I had a few visits. So what the heck, paying anyways. Anyone been to Primo Restaurant yet? If so, thoughts?
Don't know that one. That's a new one on
Put her on the Facebook page. Ask that question.
Yeah.
Maybe someone there has been. Javon Styles, I ordered some things for my trip there on Temu. I think that's like Lazada.
Okay.
Looks like it won't arrive until after I leave. If my family sends a box of my things, care package, will it be taxed at 300%? Depends what in it, I guess.
Yeah, it depends what's in it. Personal items, no. If it's already arrived, what I would do is I'd take it out of the packaging and just put it in a box. So then it doesn't look
look like new.
It looks secondhand.
Yeah.
And then there's no tax.
Yeah, you're better off with secondhand. Yep.
That's my advice to you, Javon.
Scott Jean, Cooper, how new treatment for diabetes going? My mother has type 2.
Going fantastic. Okay. I'm on that Ozempic, and that's all I'm on now. I was on 5 different diabetic medications, and the doctor said, I want you to stop them all.
Good.
You just take this Ozempic pen once a week on a Monday. Don't matter whether you take it morning, afternoon, or night, whichever you want. I take it 30 minutes before I go to bed, and I'm losing weight, and my sugar levels are going down. So fantastic.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good news.
Yeah. Gotcha, Javon.
Alpha Male, Coop, I have my yearly doctor's appointment for late December. Told them the dates, the country, met with the doc yesterday. 3 docs had more questions about Thailand. Yeah, they're thinking of moving too. Well, you have 3 new subscribers.
Yeah. We do have doctors.
Yeah.
That are part of our subscribers. We've got lawyers, we've got police officers, I got FBI agents, retired CIA agents, I got a retired prison deputy warden, retired police officers, retired military, firefighters, nurses, just about every profession. A lot of retired truck drivers and some retired Canadians that used to own furniture department stores.
Correctamundo.
Mr. Brooke Schneider. So yeah, a mix of everything, which is great.
Alpha, just he's from Southern Ontario, and he knows his job. He's there and he's promoting your channel constantly. He's always getting new subscribers everywhere he goes.
He's always talking about
he bloviates about your channel. Okay. No, he's been to Thailand so many times. He knows it inside out. Yeah. Wander 828. Hi all. Thanks for another informative show.
And you're very welcome, Wanderer.
Live and learn with Mike. Javon, I was told personal belongings are not taxed.
Yeah.
It's a gray area. In a box, try and get an iPad over here, you might have trouble.
Yeah. If it looks secondhand, then
you're probably
okay.
Not better.
Yeah, because it's personal items. But if it's coming through, with the shop name on it and all that, that you ordered it online and you're just moving it from A to B, then you'll probably be taxed. Yeah. So take it out of that box and put it in a different box, I say. Avoid it.
Yeah. J.E. Washington. Good morning, tubers from Nashville, Tennessee. The wife and I just booked our flights for June, staying for a month to do a little recon prior to retirement. Smart idea. I'll be sure to meet you during our trip. Yeah. Well, that'd be good.
It'd be fantastic. We love meeting all of our subscribers.
Nashville, Tennessee is a nice area.
Always great time. Yep. Yeah. And you're coming at the right time of the year, so it's low season. It'll be very nice and cheap. And
you'll like too many tourists here. You'll love it here. Yeah. Jeffrey Spivey, do you still recommend getting insurance if I have TRICARE and VA coverage?
Here's the thing, Jeff. With TRICARE, with your VA coverage, it's only going to cover you for your military record that's on your VA of what injuries that you've had. Okay. So say, for example, you got a leg injury and you go in there to Bangkok Hospital for back injuries, then the VA is not going to cover it. It's a different item.
Right.
Okay. And it's not on your military record. So therefore, medical insurance would be great. As for your TRICARE, that's a whole different kettle of fish out here that I don't know a lot about, as I never got into TRICARE. You got any info you can share with them on that?
TRICARE? What's that?
The medical insurance.
I'm Canadian. No, I don't know anything about TRICARE.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about that, but the Facebook group does. So they know a lot more.
Yeah, I should have thought
about that.
There'll be somebody with that probably same situation. They'll have an answer for you.
But for VA over here, we do have a VA clinic in Pratamac Hill with a doctor, so it's great.
Heard that.
It's not a VA hospital; it's a clinic, so you can get your VA medications from there. The only thing that you would pay out of pocket here for VA related is if you went to Bangkok Hospital and wanted medication, they'll give you a receipt. You then send that receipt back to the VA and they'll reimburse you. But for your medical issues that you have through the VA, Bangkok Hospital will bill the VA directly. That I know 100%.
Good. Javon Styles, live and learn with Mike. Wow, that's great news about the taxes because technically my Lexus is a personal item. Yeah, you ain't gonna get your car in
No,
cheap, buddy.
you're not gonna get that Lexus over here, unfortunately.
That
Javon.
motorcycles you won't be able to.
But they make Lexuses here in Thailand. You can buy them.
Yeah,
they do have a factory in Bangkok for Lexus.
Maybe a little cheaper than the West.
Right next to the Toyota factory. We've been past it a few times.
Good, good, good. Scotty Richmond again. I tried to research import taxes. I tried search for Thai Post. Many different sites, including a media outlet under that name. Can you narrow down what specific site?
Yeah, Thai Post, one word, .th. Do not put a space between Thai and Post, Scotty. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's their website. Thai Post, one word, .th. And it takes you straight to them.
Yeah. Okay. Some of them, you got to be careful, guys. Even now, there's scam sites for everything, you know. Click here for your ETA cards, you know, pay your $10. You didn't pay the government. It was some scam site. So you really got to pay attention. M. Coop, is it impossible to get Medicare insurance initially at the age of 73? Absolutely not.
No. With Pacific Cross, they will insure you starting age up to the age of 85.
Okay.
So you will have to do a medical.
Yep.
It's required to have a medical if you're over the age of 60.
Yep.
And then they'll insure you.
Yep. And the one you have is good to 100, isn't it?
It's good until the day you die.
Oh, okay. Well, even better.
So if you die at 105, they will still insure you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And with Pacific Cross, the way they work it is the premium goes up every 5 years.
Yes.
So they do it in 5-year increments. So it would be, for example, 70 to 75, then 75 to 80, and so forth. So every 5 years, your insurance will go up. But I find it goes up a lot less than the other ones around here.
Yep.
And again, I've looked into them all.
The McCallum Insurance we both attended. We were both very impressed with him.
Yes.
And he's like a broker, so they shop the market. He had access to umpteen different companies. But once he gets to know your specifics, meaning, hey, what are your pre-existing conditions? What's your age? You know, this and that. He'll narrow it down and give you suggestions. You know, and then they'll do quotes for you right there. They did the quote while we waited there, and you won't have a problem at 73 at all. You won't have a problem at 83, you know, for that matter. It might limit the number of companies that'll quote you, but there's companies quoting you for, you know, probably in your 90s, you know. Now what coverage it would be interesting, but yeah, no, it's not an issue.
No.
Tekken, good morning. If you buy Pacific Cross Insurance, they ask about pre-existing conditions. Correct. They all do, guys. Do they charge extra if you are a bit heavier? You know, no, most Western men are heavier than your average Thai.
No, they don't charge you any extra if you're obese or you have weight issues. Nothing like that. Only they go by pre-existing conditions.
Pre-existing, yeah.
And if you do have a pre-existing condition, Pacific Cross will work with you, and they have a new plan out that for the first year, they don't cover your pre-existing, but the second year they do.
Providing you never had a claim.
Yes.
On that condition, let's say.
In Thailand.
So it's been stable for a year.
Yeah.
Then you can get the coverage. So that's good to know.
Yeah.
And another nice thing with that plan, guys, they actually give you a card.
Medical card.
So that's all you need to present, and they all know it, and then you're just in the door. Away you go. So.
And the guy that sold us the medical insurance, he's been living in Thailand for over
35 years, I think.
35 years.
Yeah.
And he's got brain cancer.
Yeah.
And they paid for, he's stable now. He's beat it.
Yep.
But originally they said he's got 6 months left to live.
That was years ago.
And that was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And they paid every single penny of his treatment.
Yep.
He didn't pay anything out of pocket. So highly recommended.
And Martin, my realtor insists he's on the way here. Hoping to bring him to a meet and greet, so you'll see I'm not lying. Okay.
Yeah, he did email me, and he did reach out and email me, and I replied to his email. So I do believe you.
Hey, people are finding it tough all over, you know. Lee Dennison, if I buy a house in Thailand as a foreigner, do I have to pay extra to get a 30-year lease?
No. There is a fee, okay, for the 30-year lease, but it's only it's under $100, and the fee varies depending on what subdivision you're in. And it's under $100. I've not found one over $100 for the 30-year lease.
Right.
So, and if what you want to do, Lee, is you want to get a damn good lawyer, because you can renew that 30 years twice for up to a period of 90 years. Now, the new government wants to bring in a new plan and do a one-time lease of, like several other countries in Asia, of 99 years.
Mm-hmm.
Flat out 99 years.
Yep. One shot deal.
So then you don't have to worry, or your kids or your grandkids renewing, or anything like that. It's automatic. Now, what these lawyers do is they make sure and write it into the ownership, because you can own the house here, Lee. You can actually own a house. It's not illegal to own a house in Thailand. What is illegal to own is the land. So what they do is they do the land lease option, and which guarantees that you can use that land for up to 90 years. What people are doing here is they're giving the land title to the land office, not to a owner, for example, of the land. So they're buying the house with the land, but they're given they keep the title for the house. The title for the land they give to the land office, and they hold it for 30 years. And after 30 years, you get a new piece of paper for another 30 years and a new piece of paper for another 30 years. And what you can do on the land title book lease is you can have 5 names on there. So you can have your name. You could have your son or daughter's name, a wife's name, grandchildren, whatever that you want to leave it to when you pass. And then they will continue that land lease. And that's the way you do it. And then if they want to sell it, they can sell the house and the land together to a Thai person or another foreigner, and then they repeat the process for 90 years.
Best advice there, get a good lawyer.
And good lawyers can make that happen. And Sean's got 3 lawyers that can make that happen.
Lee, I would still say, and I would tell this to anyone, come here for your first year rent. Get to know the area, where you want to be, the different types of ownership, and now the property taxes here, guys, unlike the West, are cheap.
Very
cheap, guys. So that's a big benefit. Even the homeowner association fees are way more reasonable than the West. So your appreciation, I don't think you're going to find it anywhere near the West, but that's what it is. Live and learn with Mike, Javon. Cars are taxed. Yes, they are.
300% import tax.
Try and get that in. You don't see too many coming in. Captain Action, Cooper, how was the family in the Philippines? I saw they had some scary weather there. Typhoon went through.
They did, and we had the bottom end of it, the rain. But yeah, it's they are okay because they're on an elevated part of the Philippines. So the rain was going downhill, and the home wasn't flooded. So yeah, they're okay there.
Yeah, Jackie's
thanks for asking.
And GMA, same thing.
Yeah.
It rained a lot, but they didn't have any flooding issues, let's say.
131 people online.
Wowzer.
Please hit the thumbs up.
Hit that thumbs up. Make Darlene smile.
And if you haven't already hit the subscribe, put your comments in. Wait 1 minute, and we'll read them off live on air.
Isn't that good news?
Yeah.
David Lowe, lots of motorbike rental places. How do I choose? All the prices are close. So do you know one that's got a great reputation?
Yes, AMA Trading. We use him. His name is King.
King's
He will even deliver it to your condominium,
which
your
is
hotel,
nice.
or your house.
Yeah.
Wherever you're staying, he will deliver the bike to you. He puts it on the back of the pickup truck and he delivers it out right to you.
Yeah.
He's fantastic, and he speaks fluent English.
Yeah.
Brooke and I have both used him, so we can personally recommend them.
Yes.
Brooke actually had a little scratch on yours.
A little dust up.
When you gave it back to him, and he didn't charge you a penny for it.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah, and I was happy to pay, man. I thought I was going to lose all my deposit. Yeah, he only took $1,000 baht.
$30.
$30. Touch up, man.
And how much did you pay for a deposit?
On the bottom. There was scrapes on the side. I got dinged pretty good on the side,
Yeah, you laid it down, didn't you?
I laid it down, and the Thai driver that hit me, it took off. He probably didn't have a license, is what I'm guessing, right?
Well, you said he stopped and looked to see if you were okay.
Well, yeah, but took off, very quickly. And I tried catching him, but I just, it was too fast for me. No, I didn't. Anyways,
didn't.
no, yeah, King is good, and he's very he speaks great English. His wife works there. They're very friendly people. I did a mistake. I rented for a year. I should have been buying a lot sooner, but he's the guy to rent to.
And another thing I will say in regards to King David, you can work a deal with him. So if you got the bike for one day, you'll pay one rental rate. If you got it for a week, you pay a different one. 30 days, you pay a different one, and the price just goes down and down from there. So if you're renting the bike for 3 months, you're going to be paying a lot less than what you pay a daily or weekly rent.
I rented the 125, remember? And it was within a week. I moved up to the 160 just to try it out.
And you could trade it in.
No problem. Oh yeah. It was a little
got
extra
like 100
price.
bikes.
Yeah,
different scooters. And you could trade it in and try different bikes.
Yeah, he's big. He knows his business, and he sells used there, guys. So the bike you're on, if you absolutely love it, he'll sell it to you, you know, in the used price. So smart guy, good guy in Pattaya. Now, as an alternative, there's lots, as you mentioned in there, there's lots of bike rental places. Outside of Dusit here, there's bike rental places.
Yeah.
And, Montana had sold his used bike and was looking to buy new, and but needed a rental in between the new one coming in. So he did check a couple. Within walking distance, he got a deal. So they're all over.
Yeah, and David, AMA Trading is on Facebook, and we've got his details in our Facebook community. So now you're a subscriber because your comments are there showing up. You are eligible to join Cooper's Thai Venture Community on Facebook. Go on there, and you will accept you straight away, and you can see his details in there.
Yep,
on our group.
Tekken, when I lived in Thailand pre-2020, I asked my mother to send me my Apple TV in the mail. They charged me 2,000 baht to receive it. No reason given.
That would have been your tax.
Yeah. You probably could have brought it over in your luggage, tax-free. There's Tommy Lee. Look at that smile. Hey, guys, kind of late to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well.
Yeah, we missed you, Tommy.
Tommy the Tominator. I don't think he was at the meet and greet last time, was he?
No, he wasn't. I didn't see him.
Tommy. Javon Styles, by the way, for anyone that's interested, my great-granddad is 96. Well done. We found an assisted living senior care center that looks amazing with great facilities, care, and amenities in Chiang Mai.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and it's run by an American.
Oh, good.
He's a really, really nice guy, and he's bought some land here to build a second one over here in Pattaya.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
96, good age.
Yeah.
Tim P, it's nice to see the U.S. treat its veterans well. Canada treats its veterans like El Toro Poo-Poo in simple terms. Yeah, I tell you.
England's the same way.
Well, Canada,
they're terrible at treating their veterans.
I was impressed.
But there's a lot of homeless veterans in America.
Oh, yeah, there is.
There are.
Yeah. Unfortunately. But no, they do treat them better than Canada, guys, by far. David Lowe, do you guys have a secret handshake for the CTA meetups that I will need to learn? That's a need to know basis.
Yeah, that's only if we accept you.
Yeah. No, David, that's you'll be accepted. And yes, it's called a hug.
Yeah. A bro hug.
A bro hug. El Romeo, I visited the Bumrungrad International Hospital in Bangkok. It was like walking into the Ritz-Carlton Hotel.
Yeah, they are some fantastic ones.
But the best for Romeo.
Yeah.
Bajan Bain, greetings from Jomtien, birthday party in 7 days.
And happy birthday, Bajan.
Happy birthday to you. Brian Barbarick, I got skin tuberculosis a few weeks ago. Wow, I never heard of that. Terrible to have. Some places in my body have holes in them and bad skin smells. Ooh. I do not know how I got it. I have to take medication for 6 months.
Ooh.
Now, he's in South Africa.
He is, Durban.
Yeah, Durban, okay. Interesting. I've never heard of that.
I've
heard of tuberculosis, but not skin tuberculosis.
No. Well, get well soon, Brian.
It'd be interesting to hear your story, how you think you might have got it, too. Guys, stay up to date on your PSA prostate blood test, #2 killer for men.
Yes, I do. And the great thing about Jomtien Hospital, they do your prostate check, but not like in the West. It's not an internal examination. Yeah, you leave a stool sample, and they test that stool sample. They got the latest technologically advanced machines on the market.
Yeah.
And they said, we don't have to do an internal examination anymore. Yep. We stopped that 3 years ago, they told us, before COVID.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the latest machine, and it tells us whether you got any issues. And then if it comes back and it flags up, that's when we do an internal examination. No more do they need to do that, which is great. Because once you're over 50, you got to get it done every couple of years. And it's great because I wasn't too impressed with my first one that I had in Kuwait.
I think these guys here in their medical field they're more advanced in Canada.
And more advanced than the US.
You walk into this Bangkok hospital, guys, walk around, that is huge. State of the art.
State of the art. Yes.
I mean, they're talking stem cell, you know, helping people for
surgeries and
surgeries and that. You know, no, hey, I've been out of Canada a few years. Maybe that's that back there, but no, you'll be impressed, guys.
And there's no waiting times.
No,
you're in and out for everything.
Yeah, which I like.
I do.
Brian Barbarick, no medical insurance, so not keen to go to hospital. Get to the hospital.
Yeah, get it checked.
Yeah, get it checked out. It's your health. That's the most important thing. If you haven't got that, what do you got? And money, you can always make more. You can always get more. It's not hard. So, Javon Styles, yeah, and live and learn with Mike. I looked at bringing my Lexus over, lived and I learned.
Yeah,
can't do it.
Yeah, it's expensive. You're better off selling it and buying one.
Yeah, you'll still get good money where you are, and you know. Look for a new one here. Brian Barbarick, private hospitals expensive in South Africa. Keith McDaniel, confused SSDI says 30 days abroad. They cut you off on pay, but yet people are living there on disability. SSDI, Social Security Disability.
Yeah, I'm on disability. It all depends. You know, I got injured overseas, so I was able to do my claim overseas. Check with your provider whether you can do it overseas. A lot of our subscribers are here on disability.
There is a lot, and they're here on retirement visas, so they're out of the country more than 30 days for sure.
Exactly. So it also depends on when you get your permanent disability, okay? Because when you have a disability, it has different ratings.
Yeah.
So you can have what's called temporary disability until you get your permanent rating. Whilst you're on temporary disability, he's absolutely right.
Okay.
You can't go out of the country for more than 30 days. You'll leave it. You'll lose it.
Right.
So once you get your permanent disability status, then you can leave the country. So that may be where you're at there, Keith, waiting for your permanent from temporary.
I bet you can get some answers to that, Keith, meaning some people have already answered this question on the Facebook page, because there's a lot of subscribers on that page that have disability.
Yeah.
And they're out of the country 30 days. So
yeah,
that'd be a good resource. Scotty Richmond, when at McCollum, I asked about the plan that you mentioned about pre-existing being covered after 1 year. The girl helping had no idea. Well, you know, okay, they're not maybe the expert. She only had rates for pre-existing conditions and no pre-existing.
Yeah. Speak to McCallum himself. Ask to speak to him.
Yeah.
He's the wizard. She's probably just an assistant in there. Ask to speak to McCallum himself. He's fantastic.
Yeah.
And he can go over it all with you.
Yep. He's the guy in charge, and he'll know exactly. And
he's a big boss.
I mean, initially, you're going to get your quotes on pre-existing and no. So your question, Scotty, is year 2. Where am I covered for as if I had no pre-existing? Meaning the ones are covered, and the answer probably is yes. But again, speak to the owner. He's the Sharpie. William, talking about diabetes. I've had insulin resistance, which can lead to diabetes type 2. I did the keto diet, which essentially means cutting carbs, and reversed my insulin resistance. Good for you, William.
Very good.
Tommy Lee, Tommy the Tominator. Hey, Cooper, thanks for your video on suicide mental health on expats. I hope anyone who needs help, reach out to someone. You're never alone.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that's why we made the video, to let all those know that are not familiar with our channel, what we're doing, and that there are people here that care.
Yep.
And can help.
Rasmus, anyone play chess? Yes.
Brooke plays chess.
Yep.
You're quite good at it too.
Yes. There is I'm okay.
Pat yourself on the back.
There's a chess club at, I think it's Chuck Doi, the coffee shop on Beach Road, and apparently Saturday at 2:00. I missed it today again. They have a boards, lots of them, and you go there and play chess. And there's other clubs, I'm sure. So
chess tournaments, and then in the mall too, in Festival Mall,
you've
they
seen
have
it there.
yeah, on the top floor, on
Yeah.
5th floor, they have the chess tables, and
It's a
people out there
worldwide
playing.
game, Rasmus. So you're gonna find it.
A lot of people play
Yep.
it here. Yeah.
What would be your rating, by the way? Jevon Styles, I wonder if Turkish Airlines will let me bring a shovel on the plane so Cooper can use it to break ground on the new villa development. Cooper, are you sure you want to buy that single dark side villa?
No, if I can get enough people that want to come in on it, sure, we can make it happen.
That'd be a big venture, but hey, you get enough of the right guys, and I think we have enough.
Yeah,
you know, we got some boys with jump on that.
Yeah,
you know, and yeah. They're Bitcoin holders. Thinking Rocket. I look at a ton of rentals on the web, but it seems tubers quote lower prices than web listed. How much is your Dusset rent, or do I just negotiate off the listed prices? You can get a lot of that. I call them scammers.
Yes.
You know, so or they'll take a lowball price and then you get notified a week before. Sorry, something happened. It's not available.
Mm-hmm.
They rented it at a higher price. Watch out, that scam.
Yeah. And that's what we found when we were looking for properties. We went onto a website and we were like, oh, this one looks nice. They got an office in Pattaya. Let's go see them. We get there and we say, well, yeah, we like this one, and this one from your webpage. And they all say, no, they're not available.
Yeah.
Because they're never updating
it's a
the
bait
webpage.
And switch, guys.
It's what we like to call bait and switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dusset rents, I can tell you a bit about that. So the one bedrooms typically now short term, 20 grand.
Yeah.
You know, 1 month. So your high season guys, you know, our original thing we signed for a year was 10. You won't get it at 10 anymore because rates have gone up slightly. More so obviously in high season. One of the gentlemen here, I know he rented a year, didn't pay up front, pays monthly, 12.5. So that's good. A lot of them are 15. So it depends how good a negotiator you are. I'm in a 2-bedroom and the price is maybe in low, and you know, you had a contract might be 20. You're probably looking now at 25 minimum. And in high season now, you're probably more than that.
30.
You know what I mean? 30, say.
Yeah.
But I rented in low season. I always will. Mine comes due May 1st. I think yours is low season due as well. So those are kind of what you can expect. Bottom line is just know this: if you're coming in high season, you're going to pay more.
Yeah.
And you're best then to rent short term until you end up in low season, and then you can look at a year.
Yeah. Very good advice.
Well, thank you.
Well done, Dad.
Tekken, I wish I was in Thailand right now. Oh, you and a lot of guys, especially Alfa Romeo. There is a Motor GP race in Buriram this weekend. Buriram, where's that? Is that in Thailand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is in Thailand. Yeah. James likes going up there.
Yeah, he probably would.
Yeah.
James is
very
great biker.
Yeah.
The John Bain at Jevon Styles, my father, his goddaughter, and my cousin flew Turkish to get here last week. They're in Chiang Rai and Chiang Mai this week. Oh, good.
Yeah, we had several subscribers that flew Turkish. Okay. I think Anne even said she flew Turkish as well. It was a good airline.
Yeah. Yeah. And don't be afraid of Thai Airways, guys. We've flown it. We like it. Malcolm mentioned today, man, he was so impressed.
Yeah.
His first time.
And the food is excellent on there.
Oh, yeah, they're good. Keith McDaniel, they changed the age here for colonoscopy checkup to 45. Now that's my Halloween present.
50 for me. Yeah.
Yep. No, I had one done before I came over. They said next one is 7 years. So there you go. Brian Barbarick, even normal doctors here not familiar with skin tuberculosis. Oh boy. I heard it is similar to cancer and that lies dormant in your body until something triggers it. Triggers it off. Okay, today I had a growth cut out near my eye. Wowzer. Okay.
Wow. Well, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Go seek out the best medical on that. Maybe, like, I know a lot of people can do searching online. The internet now is good for that, as to the condition, what the best treatments are, where to go for that. And, you know, if you're talking your health, it's probably worthwhile spending.
And then there's also WebMD.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good website to go to where you can ask a doctor online.
Yeah. Interesting.
For consultation.
Alfa Romeo at Jevon, Chiang Mai, and Rai are beautiful parts of Thailand. Yes.
Yeah.
Heard that. Brian Barbarick, thank you guys. I'm surprised I am normally healthy. Good. I am scared to go to government hospital because they will put me in a ward with people with lung and chest tuberculosis, which is infectious. Yeah, sometimes I got that impression with Philippines. Eh?
Yes.
You know, I had some experience with someone going into the general ward, let's say, and boy, the videos I got sent were, whoa, I don't think I'd want to be
Wear
in
a
there.
mask. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
Oh man. John Styles, John Bain. I'm such a fan of Turkish Air. I've got about 8 stolen red blankets in my closet. The ones they give you on the plane to
Yeah.
keep warm. I'm kidding. You get them for free. Okay. The food is chef quality, and the flight attendants are all retired models.
Wow.
Nice. Tim P. Thank you, Coop, Brooke, and producer Darlene. I'm just heading out. Special. Have a good evening there. Another great and informative stream. Thanks, folks. Yeah.
And you're very welcome.
2 hours
Tim.
now. Let's get this
2
thing
hours and
wound
1
up
minute.
here.
Yeah.
Tekken, Brooke, as a Canadian, what is your take on taking pension at 60, 65, or 70? I'll tell you what I did and what I recommend doing, and take it as early as you can. I don't trust the government for running out of money. And, you know, even if you don't need it, invest it. So if you do need it, you take it. If you don't need it, take it and invest it, because you'll do better on that than the government will. Trust me with your money. So you paid into it. And
plus, you never know when you're going to pass.
Well,
when
that's
your
it.
time's up.
Wouldn't
Take
it be
it as soon as
terrible?
you
You
can.
decide, oh, I'm going to take it at 65, and then 64, you pop off.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Take it early. I took it at, you know, day I could. In fact, most of the Canadians I talk to here do the same thing.
Yeah.
And my buddies back in the West are all advised to do the same thing. Now, seek out professional advice. Don't just take mine. I did that through my chartered accountant, top guy, BDO. And yeah, he recommended, I'll take it, bro. Javon Styles, I flew Turkish on the way back to the States after my second visit to Thailand. The best carriers I've ever taken to come here were Singapore, Qatar, from JFK, in terms of service and staff.
Yeah, Qatar is okay unless they damage your suitcase.
Oh, you've had
or
that
they
happen.
lose your suitcase.
Yeah, so
you get nothing.
got their own.
Yeah, Emirates, fantastic. Customer service, 100%.
I've never
Qatar Airways, no customer
flown
service.
any of those that they
but
talk
fantastic
about.
Flights.
Oh, there you go.
So take the good with the bad.
I've flown Thai Air on your recommendation, and it was great. Stinking Rocket. Geez, I already planned on running during low season. 25K for Dusset, no problem. I'll be moving in. Yeah, he's planning on running low season. 25K. You might even do a little better.
Yeah, you can get a 2-bedroom for 25K.
Yeah, and if you want to really work a deal, pay it in advance. You might get it down to 20. Who knows? So you know, you never know unless you ask. Live and learn with Mike. I love Turkish Airlines. Been on 4 flights already with them. Okay,
good feedback
there.
Points
build up. Alfa Romeo, Javon, I know something which has access to bulldozers and backhoes. Coopersville groundbreaking time. Oh, Alpha, he'll be in there like a dirty shirt.
Oh, yes.
Hunter Orion, flights booked and saw 3-week rental available at Dusset Grand Park 2 in January. Any concerns with short-term rental, or is that common if kept below the juristic radar? Definitely keep it below the juristic radar, but
the only thing I can tell you is tell the juristic you're staying for a month.
Yeah, tell them you're staying for a month, whether you are or not.
Yeah. And then just say, oh, you leave a week early, you got a family emergency to go home.
Yeah,
that's it.
One of our buddies is coming over for December, and you know, he asked me to look at the place. I did. It's available for a monthly rental. Yeah. So I said, yeah, it's a good spot. Alfa Romeo, or Javon Styles at Alpha. Chiang Mai was a top choice until the parents found out there was no Terminal 21 or Central Festival Mall. I'll still be jumped in January. When you get there, first round's on me, my friend.
There you go.
He's talking about Alpha's first round on.
Okay. Well, already made a friend. There you go.
Let us know. Alfa Romeo, looking forward to meeting you and all the subs from this great channel. Thailand, good times with great friends worldwide. Yep.
Yeah. And he knows he's been here many times and met all of us. And a shout out goes to Shane, who bought us 3 coffees and says, you guys need some coffee in your Bitcoin mugs. And thank you for that, Shane, brother. God bless you. Thank you so much. And the last comment goes out to
Terry Rosigas, plus need a good agent for a retirement visa. We got them.
Yeah, I do. Send me an email and I will send you Sing's details over. You can contact him on WhatsApp and tell him that you came from Cooper's Thai Adventure, and you will get a free consultation.
Bingo.
If you don't tell him that you came from Cooper's Thai Adventure, you're going to pay for a consultation. So that's one of the free things that he does for our subscribers, for me personally recommending him. And it's great. You can add him on WhatsApp. He'll call you. You'll talk to him. and he'll tell you everything you need to know and alleviate a lot of your questions. So email me at cooperstieadventure@gmail.com. The email's in the banner down below, and I'll be more than happy to send you his business card, and you can talk to him and tell him that Cooper sent you.
El Romeo boys, our buddy Andrew just advised me his bags are packed. Can't wait to see everyone. Yep, Andrew, he's back again. Malcolm Hawk, another great stream, guys. Better buy Brooke a hat. Okay, Malcolm. You seem to have found a niche with the live stream format. You guys are like Johnny Carson and Ed McMahon. I'll be Johnny, right?
No, you're Ed.
Oh, I'm Eddie. Okay. When are you adding a comedian to do bits about bar girls and dating in town? Oh, there's lots of bar girls, guys. You don't have to worry.
Out here too.
Yeah, I guess so. It's okay to look for guys like us, but we don't touch.
No, we're married.
Yeah, the single guys do touch. El Romeo, thanks again for another great show.
Very welcome.
Phil L, there's a Central Festival in Chiang Mai. Oh,
yes, there is.
Okay. Tommy Lee, have a great night. Stay healthy, safe, guys. Yep.
And you too, Tommy. Take care, brother.
Live and Learn with Mike. This is a great channel. Thanks, guys.
And you're very welcome.
Thanks for coming on,
thank you
guys.
for coming on.
Words. Javon Styles. Cooper, what are my chances of there being a discount available for less than 35 if I pay? Oh, very good. Jesus.
Very good chance.
Yeah.
Very good chance.
Yep. No worries there.
Yeah.
Todd Hall, cheers.
And you're very welcome, Todd. And that is the end of today's live stream. Thank you to the 107 people that stayed to the end. Much appreciated. And if you haven't yet, again, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, absolutely free. And then you can join our Facebook community. It's only available to those that are subscribers on the channel. If you're not a subscriber, you will not get approved. YouTube Analytics tells us that you subscribed, and then we can accept you on Facebook. So when you apply to join on the Facebook, the very first question is, what is your YouTube name? If you don't put your YouTube name, you're not getting it in. So that is very important. So we want to keep the bots out and the bad people and keep it all cordial. And both are free. You don't pay for subscribing to YouTube. You don't pay for coming on our Facebook channel. And all this we're doing just to make friends and bring people together. So wherever you are, until next time, stay tuned. God bless.
Get your Bitcoin.